must be the mage's stall. It feels like I've entered a fairy tale. Ah, how lovely.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching after all.
Another one that talks.
Greetings. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am the Hexenzirkel member they call B. Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Pleased to meet you too.
Hyposelenia. A fine name indeed. Now then, Miss Columbina, do you wish to hear a mage's divination?
Divination. The Frost Moon Scions used to ask me what would happen in the future. Is this like that?
From the perspective of the one seeking answers, perhaps. As you look to your journey ahead, if you seek to understand the unknown, resolve your doubts, and soothe the confusion in your heart, divination could be for you.
The unknowns on my journey.
Of course, if one wishes to peer into fate, then hydromancy is the more precise option. But that is a complex affair, and to relegate that majestic art to the status of a festive amusement would seem somewhat uncouth. Besides, it is sometimes better to not know fate with great certainty. Hence, I shall use the suitably festive Luna Arcana to tell your fortune instead. It is more popular with the youth in any case.
Lunar Arcana.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will only display possibilities and trends. People like to think of themselves as creatures of agency and free will. Peering too far and too clearly into the future is detrimental to both body and soul.
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you may. Come then, take a seat, Miss Columbina. Before we begin, are there any specific questions you would like to ask?
Let's stick to general possibilities and trends, like you suggested.
Ah, very well. Then I shall use the basic Lunar Arcana deck. Now, try to relax. Cast your mind upon the things you have experienced and the things you are soon to experience. I will shuffle the deck. Would you like to cut the cards yourself?
You do it.
No problem. Now then, to make things easier for the seeker, that is to say, you, I shall decipher the cards from your perspective. Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole. Now, draw your second card. This will stand for the past, the sum of all your experiences that have come before. And now the third Arcana. This is the present, your interpretation of the current moment. Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which... Oh.
Kuvaki Pulse?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner. Something has exerted an influence upon this card, causing it to leave its designated position. What do you make of this, Miss Columbina? Perhaps this is the guiding hand of fate in action. Of course, if you wish, You can choose to deny the validity of this card and draw the future for yourself.
No, it's fine. Let's go with this one.
A bold decision. I must say I'm looking forward to the results. Well then, let us flip the lunar arcana in sequence and see what emerges.
Sure.
First, destiny. No surprises here. The card that represents yours is the moon.
The moon.
Indeed. The moon can represent the truth at some times, but deception at others. False peace, destructive calamity, and the world-changing power that lies within. When the moon is placed on the destiny tile, it indicates that your destiny is not what it may appear on the surface. Instead, it may yet have a hidden side. It symbolizes a journey through the fog, fraught with uncertainty and deception, where one must face inner challenges head-on.
I don't understand.
Patience, my dear. This is but the first card, which serves as a basis for the interpretations that follow. Our divination will only grow clearer from here on out. Now then, flip the second card, the one that speaks for the past. The Hermit, but inverted.
Inverted?
Yes. The Hermit symbolizes solitude, introspection, and the pursuit of truth. When inverted, it represents isolation, truth out of reach, and a path that leads one astray. Combined with the moon as one's destiny, the Hermit inverted represents a choice you made to stand alone in the past. It was a choice made not out of fear or arrogance, but for reasons that others could not perceive. You fumbled through the darkness without a guide, but you did not find your way. Rather, you went astray. More than once, it would seem.
Is this about how I became Kutar despite not wishing to become a god? And how I joined the Fatui because I yearned for a place to belong?
I suspect only you know the answer to this question. All is not lost. The past is in the past, and so it shall remain. Shall we look into the present now? Oh my. The Lovers. One of the most interesting Luna Arcana.
What does this one mean?
This means that you have had an unprecedented emotional experience. The joy of finding your soul becoming intertwined with that of another. A precious and wonderful thing indeed.
It's true. I've made a lot of friends recently, and they are very good to me. I like them a lot.
That sounds lovely. I am most delighted for you. The Lovers can also represent important decisions, perhaps related to a parting of ways. Now, if I were to guess...
Yes. My return to the moon.
I understand. Parting with friends is never easy, Columbina. But rest assured, this is not the end of your journey. There is always another story waiting to be told. The future always lies ahead.
The future.
Well now, it's finally time to flip this most mysterious of cards. Why did it appear? And what does it wish to tell you?
I'm ready.
Very well. Flip this card and see what lies on the other side. Oh.
Miss Barbaloth? What is it?
This card is death.
That doesn't sound very good.
It depends on how we interpret it. It is true that it can represent an agonizing death, a complete and utter end, but at the same time, it can also represent rebirth. Do not forget that your destiny card is the moon. That lends your future many different potential meanings.
If death spells the end, is it unavoidable?
As I have said, divination can only display general trends. It is a rough guide, but it does not show predetermined outcomes. Allow me to summarize it for you. In the past, you may have lost your way, but now you have gained new connections and new strength. You now face an important decision, one that may bring about a great change in what is yet to be. This change might, in turn, be the end of all things, or their beginning. But remember, everything is subject to change because of the moon present in your destiny. You must see the truth clearly and face your innermost thoughts.
The truth. My innermost thoughts. Thank you, Miss Barbaloth.
Don't mention it. Some people dislike divinations, for fear of glimpsing an ending to their story that they wish was not so. But I can see that you're different. The result of this divination will not sway your decision. This is a rare quality, and one that diviners always hope to see in the seeker. We are here merely to guide, not to exert undue influence.
I understand.
Go then and illuminate your future, Miss Columbina. The moonlight that shines from you now is most captivating.
Пошли поболтаем с Николь.
I wouldn't say it's unfair, exactly. I mean, your voice goes right into people's heads. How would you explain that to the kids? You can't just explain it away as magic.
Is something the matter?
Ah, Miss Columbina! No, nothing you need to worry yourself about.
Ah, impeccable timing. Stick around for a second, Miss Columbina. I need your input on something. This self-proclaimed Knight of Justice has yet to give me a satisfactory answer. I, for one, would like to hear your verdict on the matter.
Hey, now, I left the flagship just to help you out, Miss Nicole.
What's going on?
So Alice and I are both using long-range remote control spells that work on similar principles, allowing us to attend this festive fair in Dodeco form. Sorry, let me backtrack a little. While similar, there are some key differences. Alice, being a great mage, wanted her Dodeco to reflect something of her own charm and mystique. So she adjusted the way its tail moves when it spins around. An entirely gratuitous move, in my opinion. I hardly see how anyone is going to notice that. If anything, I'd say that anyone who stares intently enough at a Dodeco's tail to notice such a small detail is someone we ought to be highly concerned about. I only say this to emphasize that my question has nothing to do with tails. Now that we're clear on that,
Черт, у меня...
why is Alice's Dodeco permitted to interact directly with the children celebrating Moon Prayer Night,
Кажется, у меня
while
опять игра
mine is
легла.
not?
Your
Oh,
voice
нет.
speaks directly into people's minds.
See? Exactly what I said.
Пожалуйста, не вылетай.
Miss Nicole?
Ugh, I can't stand it. I know that probably makes me sound like a whiny child acting out in front of their parents. And it's a little embarrassing now that I think about it. But hey, I've said it now, I can't take it back. That would be even more embarrassing.
Да что ж ты схлопываешь это все время?
Also, don't go reading too much into that analogy. It was off the top of my head. I'm actually an awful lot older than either of you.
Miss Nicole, are you saying that you'd like someone to play the game you've prepared?
Повисай.
I'm not so invested in that. It's just something cobbled together using items I borrowed from Alice. She probably didn't even make them herself.
Так. Мы переподключились. Мы переподключились. ОБС на меня крашнулся.
I thought this was going to be a nice, straightforward festival where I'd get the chance to guide people to treasure.
Well, can I play? I can't guarantee that I'll win a prize, but
You will?
I'd like to try.
Then what are we waiting for? Let the game begin.
It's like they forgot I was ever here. Ha!
О, я знаю эту игру. Они съедают мой попкорн. А, подожди, это пинбол. Прикол. Ха, прикол.
Congratulations, Miss Columbina! With your great wisdom, you have overcome every obstacle in your path and conquered the great challenge posed to you by fate.
Fate?
Well, something to that effect. If you'd prefer something more poetic, it could be the icy winds or the dawn. Anything you could even go with the challenge posed to you by Dodeco, if that's what you're into. Anyway, you can take or leave my suggestions. Moving, all my hopes are now resting on this.
Can I open it now?
Stop teasing me. Please, I'm begging you. No more talk. Just open it.
Wow. What a lovely sculpture. Classic and cute at the same time. Thank you, Miss Nicole. I'll always treasure it.
Ah, there we go. Music to my ears. You have my sincerest gratitude, Miss Columbina. Thank you for sharing your precious time with me and fulfilling my wish.
Don't mention it. You've all done much to help me. And still, I'm the one receiving all these gifts. A soft and furry creature that bounces and jumps.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
This one talks too.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a Dodoco from a distant archipelago, the most mischievous of all my Dodo brothers and Dodo sisters. When the going got tough, I powered through, and when I met obstacles, I boomed them away.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Doesn't it just? Oh, but then the trouble started. Recently, I found a lovely beach, the same beautiful jelly color as my hometown, and so I dove in to have a look. Only to find it overgrown with seagrass and nasty little spiky fish everywhere, looking to turn me into a Dodoco kebab. I made it back to shore by the skin of my teeth, but my tail was sorely hurt.
Couldn't you just boom them away?
Oh, I wanted to, believe me. But I've heard that you, Moon Goddess, can understand animal speech. The last thing I wanted was to cause a gigantic fuss and get taken to court by a school of spiky fish. I'd be driven out of these waters for good.
Мне чем-то это Дотака напоминает.
Be ruined.
Короче, я знаю, что это Алиса, мне она напоминает Кли,
And so,
который
dear
лишь бы
Moon
рыбу
Goddess,
повзрывать.
I was wondering if you might lend me your allegiance.
Are you roping me into a crime?
Oh, let's call it a once-in-a-lifetime carefree adventure. All the festival goers tonight are dressed up as the Moon Goddess. But there's nothing to say that the Moon Goddess can't disguise herself as a Dodoco, is there? Besides, this is your home. You should be free to be whoever you wish.
I'm afraid I'm not well acquainted with Dodocos, Madam Mage.
Oh, that's quite all right. We Dodocos are innocent, happy creatures with a free-spirited nature. Many, like myself, are mischievous troublemakers. Others are lazy souls who like nothing better than to lie down on a nice rock and take a nap. In our eyes, every creature who yearns for happiness and freedom is a Dodoco. But perhaps in yours, we Dodoco are a fluffier and more mischievous breed of Kuhenki.
Yes, that is a much easier image to follow.
Oh, wonderful! Then let's play! Grab onto my tail and follow me into the sea.
Опа, данж. О, я знаю эту игру. Блин, как я ненавидела. Ха-ха, сюда. Ура, мы прогнали злых рыбок. Ура!
Ooh, wonderful talent. So, what do you make of it?
The use of Jumpy Dumpties doesn't come as naturally to me as Kuvaki. But their unpredictability makes it fun. I think they call this... novelty?
Indeed! And how did it feel blowing those pesky nuisances away?
Not bad.
Any guilt?
What do you mean?
Oh, wonderful! Lovely answers to all 3 questions. You've passed the safety test. Now I can give this special bomb to you as a souvenir. Remember, if you find any meanies living on the moon, you can use this to boom them into oblivion.
I will.
Так. Мне это не нравится. Сейчас, прикиньте, хренака меня забанили. Это что за подстава такая? Так, мы... О, окей, сохранилось. Ладно, отлично. Примагемы! Так, хорошо. Идем на карусель с Додоко.
Dodoko's Whirligig! Come check out Dodoko's Whirligig! Ah, welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Might I ask what this is?
Ah, it's a very special amusement sponsored by the great mage herself. Ride on a soft and furry Dodoko and embark on an unforgettable adventure. I say that, but I'm just following a script here. Who is this mage, anyway? And what the heck is a Dodoko?
I'd like to ride.
No problem. But, are you by yourself?
Is that not okay?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just that each Dodoko can accommodate 2 passengers. Would you like to bring a friend along?
My friends...
That should do it. Now, we just need to get everyone else to draw something on it too. But we gotta keep it a secret from Columbina.
Бу.
Traveler, I want to go on that ride. Will you join me? Let's go then.
Don't worry. Paimon will do the rounds. You go have fun.
All right. I think we have to wait in line over there.
Please take your seats. For safety reasons, you mustn't try to leave the ride before it comes to a complete stop. All right.
Она говорит, рассчитана на двоих, но все остальные по одному сидят. Это что за прикол? Почему? Это что за... Кстати, вот этот NPC, который сейчас был, он очень похож на эту. На черти из Мелиастры этой несчастной. Что за фигня? Почему у меня игра вылетает? Что, опять это слушать все?
Ah, Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Might I ask?
Ah, it's a very special amusement. I say that, but
I'd like to rock.
no problem. But
Is that
oh, no, it's fine. It's just that
my
That shit, but...
traveler? I want to go on that ride. Let's go then.
Don't worry. Paimon will do the round.
Спасибо.
All right.
please take your seat. All right.
Not bad. It reminds me of riding a moon lane. Sometimes, the Kuhenki circle around me like this, playing their beautiful melodies. Yeah. I'm going to miss them. It does. I've felt scared in the past, too. But this is a little different. You know something? I got to see a lot of fascinating things during my disappearance. I saw how the Frost Moon Scions act around their families. So different than how they used to act in my presence. And I also saw how they interact with their friends. It made me curious at first. Why do people act so sincere when they're worshipping gods, but save their truest, warmest feelings for each other? Slowly, I came to realize that it's because they trust one another. I know. I knew it the moment you started calling out my name. What I fear now is the end. I fear losing all this the very night I have gained it. Thank you for this conversation. Thank you for listening to me. Don't worry. This fear I have, and the unknown...
Ты посмотри, что. Это что за капец такой? Я сейчас буду писать в этот. Как его? В центр поддержки. Это что такое? Не могу пройти ивент просто потому, что, блин... Ой, не ивент, а этот. Это что за прикол вообще? Буду жаловаться. Сейчас. Отлично. Где центр поддержки? Иди сюда. Сейчас вы будете смотреть, как я профессионально заполняю этот... А, нет, не будете. Ха-ха-ха. А, нет, будете. И чё? Я даже в поддержку зайти не могу. Это все из-за того, что они сделали эту долбаную миллиастру. Я отвечаю. Капец, я даже к поддержке не могу подключиться. Опять? Ты смотри, что. Это что за издевательство такое? Как обратиться? Сейчас, ребят. А, знаете что? Я придумала, как это сделать. Сейчас, где у меня? Так. Нет, это не то. Ошибки. Мне надо на английский переключиться, это не работает так. Русские отвечают, что как попало. Поэтому сейчас заполним на английском. Через пару дней будем знать, почему у нас проблемы такие. Или может сразу на китайский перевести? Оно опять вышло, да, ошибка? Угу. Ждите. Сейчас я разберусь. Так, какой у меня UID там? О, я сейчас логи попробую снять, подождите. Так, if trial crashes, freezes. Так, ну да, вот у меня как раз крашнулось, фризит. Application error on the PC version of the game. Log files. Так. Скопировать вот это. Допустим. Поможет, не поможет. Подожди, а куда его делать? Enter. Файл браузер, я поняла сейчас. Файл браузер. Вот это. Выполняется так. Output log txt, да? Txt last. Вот эти два лога нужны. Поняла. А ну-ка, подожди, а что? Мне интересно стало. Стоп, а я могу их открыть? А я могу их... О, май гад. А я могу? Подожди, а я могу поискать эту ошибку? Нету такого. Так, ну вот я сейчас играла. Так, ладно, это output log last. Понятно, это я не могу открыть. Какая прелесть. Dump files. Давай это тоже прикрепим. Мне как бы... Уф. А что так много файлов здесь? Сейчас, ребят, подождите, я не могу это показать. Вот эти два файла, да? Я надеюсь, мне не забанят аккаунт нафиг. То есть вот эти два файла нужны, да? Хорошо. Давай попроверим, сделаем так. Вот так и вторую. Ну шо, ждем, а пока перезаходим в игру заново. Мне вот прям и интересно, а с какого фига у меня игра вылетает. Короче, я написала в поддержку, указала свою ID, указала ошибку, нашла логи. Все, короче, нашла. Я очень надеюсь, что меня не забанят нахрен. И я не хочу заходить в эту милястру долбаную. Мне она не нравится. Да посмотри, что. Ну-ка, подождите, я чисто... Подождите, я сейчас попробую перезапустить игру. Не то, чтобы оно прям поможет. Ожидание. Хорошо. Пусть будет ожидание. Ну что, где ты, тело космическое? Ты будешь запускаться? Так. Давайте так, я сейчас поставлю картинку, мы включим музло ненадолго, чтобы вы могли это посидеть, молясь. А я пока разберусь с ошибками со своими. Пока пусть будет так. Короче же, ожидай.
따가워. 피부에 파워 없는 면도. 지금 질레트 파워를 써보세요.
질레트 파워 온. 피부 압력을 줄이고 미세 진동으로 자극 없이. 파워 온. 따가움 오프. 질레트 파워.
기침 감기엔 한 병으로 빠르게 판티린.